So today we're going to find the sine and cosine of an angle given the tangent of an angle. So here's our problem. In a right triangle, ABC, tangent of angle A equals 3/4. Find sine of A and cosine of A. So our first step in solving this problem is writing the equations of our trigonometric functions. So namely, sine, cosine, and tangent. So we know that the sine of A equals opposite over hypotenuse and let me visually show that to you. So we're going to draw a right triangle. And we can draw A here, angle A. It will equal opposite over hypotenuse. And the cosine of A equals adjacent over hypotenuse. We call it A over H, meaning adjacent over hypotenuse. And the tangent of A, of angle A, equals opposite, we can use this O, over adjacent. Now notice real quick that these A's stand for adjacent, not the angle A. So let me clarify that. We can just put this to stand for adjacent, so we don't get confused. Now, a great way for memorizing these trigonometric functions is a name that I learned in school called SOHCAHTOA. So let me go ahead and write that down for us. So we could have S for sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine, which is adjacent. Remember, this means adjacent over hypotenuse. And tangent means opposite over adjacent. So just a little trick to memorize these trigonometric functions. So going back to the problem, we are given that the tangent of A is equal to 3/4. So that means opposite of A we could write as 3, and adjacent to A we could write as 4. Now we want to find the hypotenuse, okay? And our hypotenuse, well, we can label this triangle. We can call this side A, call this, excuse me, let's go ahead and delete that. We could call this side A, We could call this side B. We could call this C. And we know what A and B are, namely 3 and 4, and we wish to find C. Well, we need to utilize the Pythagorean theorem. And the Pythagorean theorem states, so let's write this Pythagorean So just remember that the formula for Pythagorean theorem is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. And that c squared represents our hypotenuse squared. So I'm going to go ahead and write the formula out. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. And looking at our information, we know a equals 3, so we can do 3 squared plus b is 4 equals c squared, and we know this is 9 plus 16 which equals c squared, and that means 25 equals c squared. So we wish to find c. Now, we have 25 equals c squared, so what we need to do is take the square root of both sides. And we know that we're dealing with a length, the hypotenuse. So we have to get a positive value. So the square root of 25 equals the square root of c squared. And this would be 5 equals your hypotenuse c. And now going back to what this problem's asking for is to find sine of angle A and cosine of angle A. Well, now we know that c is 5. So getting back to sine of angle A, opposite over hypotenuse would be 3 over 5. So let's go ahead, I'll write that down. 3/5. And your cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, which would be 4/5. So here we go. We have the sine of A is 3/5, and the cosine of A equals 4/5. Thanks for watching.